Welcome to the video tutorial of GreenCloud VPS. Today, we will show you how to set up software RAID in Linux. You can skip this section if you have not yet set up any arrays. Begin by locating the active arrays in the following file. You will see the output. Next, unmount the array from the file system. Now, stop and remove the array. Find the devices that were used to build the array with the following command. You will see the following output. After discovering the devices used for creating the array, zero their super block, which holds the metadata for the RAID setup. If zeroing this removes the RAID metadata and resets it to normal. It's recommended to also remove any persistent references to the array. Edit the following file to comment out or remove the reference to your array. You can comment it out by inserting a hashtag symbol hash at the beginning of the line. Additionally, comment out or remove the array definition from the following file. Finally, run the following command to update again so that the early boot process does not try to bring an unavailable array online. From here, you should be ready to reuse the storage devices individually or as components of a different array. To start, find the identifiers for the raw disks that you will be using. You will see the following output. In this example, you have two disks without a file system, each 10 GB in size. These devices have been given identifiers for this session and will be the raw components used to build the array. To create a RAID 0 array with these components, pass them into the following command. You will have to specify the device name you wish to create, the RAID level, and the number of devices. Next, confirm that the RAID was successfully created. This output reveals that the MD0 device was created in the RAID 0 configuration using the VDC and VDB devices. Next, create a file system on the array. Then, create a mount point to attach the new file system. You can mount the file system with the following command. After that, check whether the new space is available. The new file system is now mounted and accessible. Next, you must adjust the following file to ensure that the array is reassembled automatically at boot. Then, you can update the initial RAM file system so that the array will be available during the early boot process. After that, add the new file system mount options to the following file for automatic mounting at boot. Your RAID 0 array will now automatically assemble and mount each boot. You're now finished with your RAID setup. If you want to try a different RAID, follow the reset instructions at the beginning of this tutorial to proceed with creating a new RAID array type. The RAID 1 array type is implemented by mirroring data across all available disks. Each disk in a RAID 1 array gets a full copy of the data, providing redundancy in the event of a device failure. Similar to the RAID 0 array, you will start by identifying the component devices. In this example, you have two disks without a file system, each 10 GB in size. These devices have been given the VDD and VDE identifiers for this session and will be the raw components you use to build the array. Next, create the array. Then, create and mount the file system. After that, save the array layout. Your RAID 1 array will now automatically assemble and mount each boot. You're now finished with your RAID setup. If you want to try a different RAID, follow the reset instructions at the beginning of this tutorial to proceed with creating a new RAID array type. The RAID 5 array type is implemented by striping data across the available devices. One component of each stripe is a calculated parity block. If a device fails, the parity block and the remaining blocks can be used to calculate the missing data. The device that receives the parity block is rotated so that each device has a balanced amount of parity information. Similar to the RAID 0 array and the RAID 1 array, you will start by identifying the component devices. You have 3 disks without a file system, each 10 GB in size. These devices have been given the VDB, VDC, and VDD identifiers for this session and will be the raw components you use to build the array. Next, create the array. In the first line, the MD0 device was created in the RAID 5 configuration using the VDB, VDC, and VDD devices. The second line shows the progress of the build. Then, create and mount the file system. After that, save the array layout. Your RAID 5 array will now automatically assemble and mount each boot. You're now finished with your RAID setup. And if you want to try a different RAID as a complex RAID 10 array, follow the instructions in the link we provided in the video description.